Good morning, happy Thursday. It's nearly lunchtime and we're talking about planning. It's because I actually think a Thursday is a perfect time to start to already look back at the week, because most people get to Thursday and they're either desperate for the weekend and so they just really want to switch off, or they're thinking about how much they've already failed, weeks of write-off, what's the point, this hasn't gone how I wanted it to go, oh my God, I can't believe it's Thursday already, I haven't actually achieved anything. So I wanted to show you some practical things. Good morning. I wanted to show you some practical things that you can how to just plan out really simply. You can do it in 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be a big kind of business plan or anything like that. It's literally, what do I want to do? What will it give me? And I think by planning it out like that, you can see, like, is this worth my time and effort? Morning, Donna. Is this worth my time and effort? So I'm going to show you. This is what I was shown 7 years ago when I started in my network marketing business. So this can be applied to any business where you sell products, or even you recruit people, because you can add on that into the plan, okay? So every business will have some kind of value of volume. So if, for example, in my planner business, it's profits. We talk in profits. We're like, that gives us £10 profit, that gives us £5 profit, that gives us 100,000 profit, whatever. We talk in profits. How much we want to make a day, how much we want to make a week, how much we want to make a month in profits. In your, let's say you've got a network marketing business, you might talk in different volume. So it might be called something else. But in effect, it all actually means cash. It all relates to profit. It's just the network marketing companies talk about it in their own volumes. This could be, if you are a recruitment consultant, you are paid based on the amount of people that you place into jobs. So you can plan all of this out. It just depends your terminology for your volume. That's the only thing that really will differ. Let's talk about product-based businesses. So that's anything like network marketing, any small business. If you've got an Etsy shop selling bubbles or scrunchies or whatever, this will obviously be a great thing to sit and plan out. Now, I was shown this when I started. It's just something that I've continued to use because it's really basic. Anyone can do it. It's not like some genius has designed this. It's just a way of planning it out. But sometimes, if you don't know, then you just don't know. So I draw across and I draw down. Left here is going to be products. So I always coach the 3 P's of planning: products, profit, plan, because you can think of the products that you want to focus on that week, that month, whatever you're planning out for. Work out the profits. Even if you're like, my goal isn't money, okay, but there's a reason why you're trying to sell those products or your product or your service or whatever. So profits is important. If it's going to be a liable business, you need to be making profits. So I would always recommend to track the profits. And then based on that, make a plan. So I'm going to put there profits low, profits high. Because you want to do everything on a low and a high. So worst case scenario, best case scenario, easiest way to plan. So let's say your product number 1, this could be anything. If you work in health and wellness, it could be facial cleanser. It could be that you sell scrunchies on Etsy. It could be that you sell courses, whatever. Product number 1, call it what you want. Work out maybe how many you want to sell of it. So maybe I want to sell 2 on a low and 10 on a high. Okay, I'm thinking, right, if I do the minimum, I definitely want to sell 2, and on a high, I definitely want to sell 10. I use a different color just because I like stationery and like things to look nice. And I'll put the profits. Let's say it's £5 profit per item. So that'll be £10 on a low, and it'll be £50 on a high. Okay, £5 per item, £10 on a low, £50 on a high. You will do this for each product or service or course or whatever it is that you're selling. So if you're selling a facial cleanser, a weight loss program, a lipstick, a mascara, whatever, this is going to help you because this is going to make you focus on what it is that you want to sell. If you're not interested in selling the 500 other products, don't worry about those. Don't think about them, because you have to be focused on what it is that you want to do. And therefore that will affect the profits and that will affect your plan. See, your plan that comes into play over here, I use my social media content planner or my scheduler to plan in what activity on socials I want to do in order to come back to this plan. Okay, so you should be driven by your plan of the products that you want to get out there, that you want to retail, obviously driven by the profits, but also then you can make the plan based on these things. You don't have these things, then how can you make a plan? Because like, what's your plan? What do you want to do? So this is what you want to achieve. So let's just say 1 on a low, 3 on a high, 5 on a low, 15 on a high. You work out your profits, and then at the bottom here, simply write it down. You know you're going to make £400 on a low and £1,600 on a high. Just all you've got to do is map it out. But a couple of things that you'll need to know beforehand. You'll need a list of products. Like, what are you interested in? What do you want to sell? You need to know how much that you make in profit from selling one of those products. That is really important. So you can plan out. So you can plan out your money here. Maybe whatever your volume is here, you need to plan that out. Yeah. If you're in network marketing and you get points or money, etc., for recruiting people, you add on your recruitment as well. So that would be one of these, and you can add it in. Yeah. So you want to see what you can make on a low, and you can do this with new team members. You can do this with other friends in business. Maybe you and your friend, you all have, like, I don't know, Etsy shops. You all do crafts. And you can sit down and say, okay, let's make a plan. Let's do this together. Let's make sure that we're accountable this week for what we need to do. And literally, if you've got your list of products, you've got your list of profits, yeah? And then you've got a list of ways that you can make this happen. And what I mean by that is thinking about marketing. All right, now I know now I know how many products that I want to sell. How am I going to sell them? Let me just brainstorm, like, literally 10 seconds with you on things that you can do, that you can, ways in which you can sell. You can use Facebook Lives. Yes, there is a way to do them to definitely make the most of it. There is definitely a strategy behind Facebook Lives. It's something I will definitely be coaching very shortly, because loads of people don't know. I see loads of people doing it wrong, and you think, God, if you're going to take the effort to be brave enough to put yourself out there and do it, there really is a way of doing it right. So Facebook Lives. What about Instagram? If we're talking about Instagram, we're talking about Reels. We're talking about IGTV. We're talking about stories. In fact, September the 9th, I have a free masterclass that has got a cap on it. We're already halfway out of seats, and I've got so it's booked out. And I have a limit on how many seats I can have because of Zoom. So the link is in the title of this live. If you haven't booked your ticket yet, booked your seat, make sure you book, or it's in my link tree, which is on my Instagram. Okay, so Instagram, we've got Reels, Instagram TV stories. Yeah, maybe you are on TikTok and you want to sell through TikTok. Maybe you want to do leaflets and flyers and you want to do QR codes. I got a good secret with that one. I'll teach you that too, maybe. Leaflets, flyers, QR codes. What about your list? What about your email list? Do you have one? If you have a, why not? You need an email list. Everybody needs an email list. If you're in any kind of sales, you need your own email list. Oh, my company's email out. No, they're not buying from the company. They're buying from you. You're your own brand. So you need to start your own list and start communicating with people by that way. Do you know this is the biggest way that I've sold products over the last 7 years? Email list, get the most back from those. Crazy, right? All of these things are fantastic, but they all start with this. You've got a sales funnel. You've got to work out how you're going to put people into that sales funnel. which are all these things. Could be the Facebook Lives, it could be the Reels, it could be the Instagram TV, it could be sales webinars. It could be any one of these things. It could be maybe you're going to do events and fairs for whatever it is your product is. Maybe you're getting out there that way. Maybe you're on Etsy. Maybe you're selling on Amazon. Maybe there's all of these things. I could sit and go through ways to sell, where to sell, how to do it, like all the time. I love sales. But there are loads of different ways that you can make a plan then to achieve what it is that you made on this plan. But you've got to make this first, because you've got to know what it is that you want to achieve. So simple plan, 3 P's of planning: product, profits, plan. Stick with that and you will not go far wrong. Don't forget, sign up to the Sales Masterclass if you want to come along and join me. I'm going to be teaching you how to sell through stories. Like, look at all of those things. You don't have to learn those all at once. Don't worry. We're going to start with the stories. We're going to start with a masterclass, a free masterclass, giving you amazing, amazing content. Please invite anybody you think this might be beneficial for, and it's going to be anybody that sells anything, anywhere, that this will be great for them to learn how to sell using stories. So look forward to seeing you guys there. I will not be on a live tomorrow on Friday, but I will be on a live over the weekend. So I will catch up with you then. Take care. Have an amazing Thursday and great start to your weekend. Bye.